Good afternoon, folks. This is my third test with the DJI Osmo Action 4 camera. My new gear that I bought for my motovlogging setup as a replacement for my old GoPro 10 Black, which, as I said earlier on and mentioned earlier on, has been more than a headache over the past few months. And based on the experiences by a few motovloggers that I trust, that I know they wouldn't sell it because it may have been sponsored, but because they were praising it based on their own experiences. So I bought one with my own money and testing it, and so far I can tell you I'm impressed. The picture quality, the stabilization, the ease of use, the audio. The audio has been a little bit of a problem over the past couple of days because my Rode Lav mic is a little bit hot. And also the one I've got is TRRS tip, not the TRS tip. So I just need to use adapter for this. I'm testing today with the DJI mic adapter, which also allows charging of the camera, but I think that won't be necessary, because nowadays I don't tend to shoot that much footage at all. I tend to be fairly selective, and B, the battery life compared to GoPro is like millions and millions and millions of miles apart. But GoPro lasts for 15-20 minutes. This one just runs and runs. And I think I've got a footage about it from yesterday where GoPro was basically this one here in front of me, which I still didn't connect to charging permanently, which I will do later on, but which just was there, gone in 20-25 minutes, and this one had barely 1 bar out of the battery indicator gone. So up until now, well done DJI. You seem to have done a fairly good job, and I'm not saying this for any other reason than my experience so far from the few days testing. And this is, by the way, not a review of the product, okay? I don't go for that for my channel, probably. We'll see, but I don't necessarily want to do reviews. My niche is motorcycle travel and motovlogging, okay? I may add different topics and the technical stuff, but there are better people out there who can do reviews and all that stuff, okay? But for how it works, how relatively easy it was to set it up, almost everything out of the box. Just needed to play with the gain a little bit for the mic, and that was really it. So this right now I'm testing for one reason. I want to see what it does at high speeds or higher speeds. But there is a considerable amount of wind noise, like right now, okay? And then when I open the helmet a little bit, the visor, and it's getting even louder. How bad or good it will be. So that I don't so that I don't get the clipping and so on. Plus, I picked up my DJI Mic2 from my office today. Having said that, that means I can easily connect it to the camera, put it on a Velcro directly into my helmet, leave it there, charge it occasionally, and just use the wireless one. Look, I know many of us, me included sometimes, say wires are wires, right? But look, I use the Rode Wireless ME or Wireless Me in my studio between my two cameras for my other YouTube projects and company projects and educational videos and all that crap, with no issues whatsoever. So I thought maybe it's time to simplify. End of the day, you know, oh, that was wild. End of the day, look, less wires, less problems. And I know battery life in the wireless mic and all that. But look, I'm not too worried. And the reason why I'm not too worried is one charge brings me hours and hours and hours of footage, which nowadays I do not tend to do that in a day, and just by any chance I need to do it for whatever reason, I can either take a spare mic or I can always plug in the wired one. Or oh, this one's closed. But let's take it anyway and see what we can do. Having said this all, folks, other than that, when I saw the creamy footage, the sharpness, the blur, the picture quality of the bigger sensor, I was happy. Oh, this one's closed. Alright. How far is closed? I don't need to go that far on this road. Just over there to rejoin the main road. And be careful on those here. I don't want to end it up in that deep hole. I could have probably taken the shortcut here too. Next time. So yes, new gear, new camera, to be used and abused on so many occasions to come. How do you like it compared to my GoPro footage? It is a bit of a difference, isn't it?
Hey, don't forget to subscribe right now.
Thank you.